with Rico and Carla is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Carla Aguas. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Are watching us, thank you for taking time to join us. This is actually a dream interview that I've waited for a long time. The last time we had him here, he was, of course, with Jono Gibbs, and they were promoting the movie Pak Boys. And I wanted to talk about, as far as hip hop, rapping, everything. I mean, when it comes to it, because, growing up, the first rap song that I've ever learned was Humanap Ka Ng Pangit. That was the first song. Up to this day, I could still rap, and the back of my head, and also, of course, Andrew Forbidina and Alabang Girls, and the films that we have grown up with as well. Now he is back. He does have a new movie called Shoot Shoot, along with AJ Raval, along with Sunshine Gimri. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show, the one and only Andrew E.
Hey. With the one and only Rico Robles in the house. I am so okay. I am also okay. And I'm so elated, so excited to be here. And I would love to thank you for giving me the space, to have something like a shoot movie to be promoted sa mga mga audience mo, and at the same time with the All Out RX FM. Thank you so much for giving us the space and the opportunity. Salamat po.
And sobrang nabitin kami sa last interview natin kasi time tayo, ang dami natin sa window, and I had so many questions to ask you.
Yeah.
With everything now. The movies are back. Ang galing nga ng ginagawa ninyo kasi with the whole pandemic. You guys didn't stop the grind, and of course the heydays of it when growing up, you would had the films in the 90s with, of course, Mega Mall. Yeah. I saw that kasi when I was growing up in LA, we had to rent that sa Tagalog Video.
Oh my goodness.
So nire-renta namin yun, and we would watch
boy
that.
Ka pala? Wow.
Yeah, dude. So I was a big fan. Now with it, it's coming back now, the sexy comedy, the rapping stuff, and everything. With the resurgence of it, we're going to take a journey on today's interview about this, how is it? How was it? How is it now? And also we're going to take a look at the trailer of the Shoot Shoot film.
Thank you.
Now,
thank you.
For you, Sir Andrew, when you were doing this, and then all of a sudden you kind of disappeared for a bit. You were focusing on other things. What are the things that you were busy with at that time?
And may I know what decade were you talking about?
In the 90s, of course, it was the heyday. Then you had the Donggalo in the early 2000s. And then for a bit, you took a pause. You know?
Right. Okay, now I can trace. Now. Okay. You're right. From 91, but then again from 90 of December, when I got introduced with the Monsters hit single, Humanap Ka Ng Pangit, which happened to be your favorite song, your first song in mind, di ba? So from 91, making movies and making albums at the same time. And going off until 92, 93, 94, sunod-sunod na movies, and at the same time, sunod-sunod na soundtracks. Mm-hmm. And then 95, we hit the idea of putting up a Philippine rap label. Mm-hmm. And then 96, 97, I got a little bit parang lazy with that. Why? Because it was topsy-turvy. It was first time. You can't blame me. It was first time. But 97 is the one that you're talking about. When 97 came, you can recall that I got a little bit like parang absent in the limelight, no? So, and that explains the big answer that on way back 97 to 98 and 99 and probably 2000, I was in Japan. Yeah. So
you're okay.
So Filipinos, and never had a golden chance to really see me on TV again, on magazine or radio, hear me on radio. No songs, no nothing. So I was, doing my greener pasture in Japan, just the same as when I was saying during '97, the movies and the music industry started falling, and started zigzagging, di ba? So in fact, piracy is at that time would be the birth of the transgression from one point to a digital and one analog to a digital, and then sabay-sabay yung piracy and all that. So that constrained all recording companies doing their energy from way back last 10 years to 8, and that transgressed them from moving forward. And that's made them really stop. It was all a stop.
Ito yung nauso yung mga CD burning, yung mga bibilin mo sa malls, yung mga instant
right on
mixtapes.
point. Right on point.
Okay.
And not only that, yung mga pirateds. And pero it started with not the pirateds, It started with the Thompsons. The Thompson tapes, yun talaga nagsimula doon. Because the Thompson tapes are from Indonesia and Malaysia. So kung sasabihin natin where the bootlegs at, di do sa Thompson, not doon sa CD. Hindi. Sa Thompson yung bootlegs, sa CD yung super copy, yung tipong almost exact. Almost exact, right? So what to expect? You're gonna dive down. The whole industry is gonna dive down. So 97, I decided to go to Japan, find a greener pasture there, and I was right. And I was a little bit like 95% right. So I had shows here and there, left and right. Every day, ang show ko is like 5 shows a night. 5 shows a night for like 5 clubs a night. So I can never be wrong, So
were the shows in Japan? Was it like Pinoy community hip hop shows?
No, hate. It's all hate. It's like a Filipina, Japanese and Filipinos. You meaning, di ba, as they call it, popularly known as Japayukis, maybe. But for me, kasi siyempre, Filipinos at that time dito, Philippine side, the term Japayuki is a little bit dirty, di ba? Pero when I got there and then I started facing them and confronting them and performing in front of them, the word Japayuki meant nothing but honorable work. Honorable work. Kaya lang dumumi, it's because kapag pag a certain, may I say, in 1 million, merong certain one person who would rather play Filipino, Pinoy, dirty stuff in Japan, and it will reverberate to him or her. Doon na nagiging dirty.
So it's like it only takes one bad seed or one bad tomato to spoil the whole thing.
At saka remember, there's no social media back then. So
yes,
there's no bridge, there's no vehicle to explain na, hey, look, matino rito and wala. Nothing to prove.
Hearsay. Bali-balita lang. Yeah.
And plus, pag na-kick out ang isang Filipina, she will rant here. She will never say what's good. She will never say what's good.
Magagalit yun and the
diba?
stories.
So things like that. Now, came there and then did so many shows. In fact, 6 days a week and nightly shows of 5, ang pahinga lang is Sunday. Because sa Sunday, walang club.
Because it's sort of like a rest day for everybody.
Yeah. It's a Yasumi in Japan. So it's a rest day, something like that. So yun, that came like 97, 98, 99. So walang But when I came back, kasi every 9 months. Tama ba? No, every 3 months. 3 months there, come back 5 days here, arrange your visa again. Come back again.
Okay.
So tipong you only see the Philippines 5 days, 4 days, 5 days, di ba? So, syempre, pagdating mo na nakakadalawang taon ka na and on your 3rd year na nag-enjoy ka and feeling mo nagiging Japanese heart ka na and Japanese cultured ka na, when you come back, syempre maglalakad ka sa Makati.
Iba na naman.
No. malakas sa Makati, and then, you know, di ba, yung mga millennials, yeah, how do you say it? Millennials at that time. Kasi millennium, di ba?
Yeah, it
Millennium,
was yeah, that's right.
yeah. So, yung mga young ones at that time, they don't know, you know. Hindi na. They don't recognize you anymore. Right? So, tipong the Andrew E. walking by, Ayala Avenue, or Ayala Makati, whatever. Siyempre, medyo na-challenge ako na they don't know me anymore. Di ba? So, ako, tried again another trick. Just like before, when I tried another trick with humanap ka ng pangit. Kasi, di ba, they don't recognize my talent. So, I tried the trick, humanap ka ng pangit, then everybody loved me. Now, I tried again another trick for Banyo Queen. Right?
Yes.
Remember?
This is off the album Crispy Na Creamy Pa. Am I right?
No. The wholesome from Sony.
The wholesome.
Remember?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yun. And then, came back again my name, Banyo Queen, whatever. So, I got reintroduced by Sony again to the Filipinos and to the Pinoys. But then again, syempre, it's not enough. Hindi yun. Not enough. Kasi marami ding bago at that time. 99s, 2000, maraming bago artists, maraming kinagigiliwan na ano, but you're just in the mix. You're just in one solid sugar in the mix, you know. So here am I, syempre, what to do? Go back to Japan, di ba? And I did how do I say it? A coupling. In Japan, in Japan kasi you call it coupling. It's like two songs with two minus ones. So I did an EP. Dito na yun, considered EP sa Pilipinas, extended plays. So I did two songs, Baka Janay and Setagaya Girl. So I was a Japanese artist at the same time. And then I tried my luck. Then Sony Japan tried to convince me, hey, we want your song, we really love your song, but you have to drop your nationality.
So you cannot say you're Pinoy, you have to say
No, you have to drop. Kasi how can we promote you if you're not Japanese? Which is logic. Kasi sila tribal, di ba? Tribal ang culture nila. We love Japan, we have to be Japanese. Then that's my problem. So I went back, Philippines. Sabi ko, I asked permission from my parents. Sabi ko, can I be dropping my nationality, Filipino, and then get Japanese? Sabi niya, no, masasaktan kami. So I had second thoughts. Come back to Japan. And sabi ko, I'm thinking about it. So mukhang it's a no for me. So sige. So we separated ways, and then sabi ko, sige, I'll just try the shows na lang. And luckily, nag-hit yung kanta kong Banyo Queen and Wholesome. So nag-come back again yung aking yung resurgence dito
career,
sa Philippines. Yeah, the career. So went back again dito, promote, and then ang dami kong show, di ba? So, sabi ko, sige, forget about Japan muna. Dito muna ako, dito. Then I met my wife. And then, the ball started rolling. And then, quietly, again, medyo now to the quiet life, meaning to the quiet family life, right? Syempre, you need hanap buhay and things like that, right? You need your career again to be back. But it's hard now kasi ang dami nang nauuso. The rock bands, right?
True, yeah.
The teleseries, right?
Oo.
Nauuso na. And TV was about to be a monster. And I am not on TV. So you cannot catapult your song or even your name back to TV again. So you cannot.
And the content of the songs then hindi rin pang general consumption for television, di ba? It had the double meaning.
Yeah. So it was so hard for me. But then again, syempre, just like the old days, if there's a challenge for Andrew E, I go back to my magic book trick of the book, and then okay, what's in for the day? Okay, ganito. Then I started analyzing things, and then created again another thing. So what happened was, Viva told me, come back to Viva. Let's do a deal. 4 albums. You wanna do it? Yeah, sige. So nagdo namin yung Crispy Na Creamy Pa.
Yes, I remember that album.
Where the song, the Monster TikTok song now, 45 million na shoot was being done. Yun na yung story ng shoot.
Ang galing. I mean, hanggang si Bella Porch, sinasayaw yung kanta mo.
Pero
Grabe.
sorry sorry sa totoo lang. Only my daughter knows Bella Porch. I don't know Bella Porch. I'm
Oh
not in
my
the know.
goodness.
I'm not in the know. Siyempre, unang-una
Sobrang
wala akong
na-discover ko
TikTok.
din.
Wala
Oh,
akong,
you gotta have one. You gotta have one, Andrew. You gotta have one. You know what I mean?
di ba?
Pero ang
So,
galing
yun.
For those that are tuning in, we have Andrew. He's joining us live. He does have a new movie, Shoot. We'll talk about the film in just a bit. We're just talking about, ang usapan namin is, through the years, from the heydays of it, and then going to Japan, now making a comeback here in the Philippines in the early 2000s na. Then comes the Shoot. Of course, the song that's very, very popular with it. So ganun, was there ever a time you wanted to just, you're married, you have a really happy, narinig ko pang ang balita nun, I remember,
Sige nga, sige
when
nga.
you came back, na yung, may Ferrari na si Andrew. Everybody was saying that he has a new Ferrari. And that's why I wanted to ask you before. I mean, did you have a Ferrari? Is that news true?
No, that was a gift. No, that was a wedding gift. And the wedding gift particularly was the key. The key to the Ferrari. The
Okay,
key to the
so,
Ferrari. So meaning, when somebody gives you a key to the Ferrari, it means he or she is allowing you to have that any time of the day. But yung that rich man, or kung sino man ninong ko at that time, is telling himself na, hey, nga, bigyan kita ng Ferrari, pero 150,000 per change oil. So,
grabe.
So,
Yeah.
kasi unang-una, spare parts is in Singapore, di ba? So, unang-una yung Ferrari is 355, a Spider 355. So, of Sylvester Stallone. So, di ba, kawawa naman yung nirigaluhan mo kasi,
Maintenance pa lang.
Maintenance,
yeah.
right? Yeah, something like that. So, there you go. But the key is with me. Yeah. So,
Okay,
anytime,
so,
anytime. Yeah.
Anytime, guys. Yeah, you heard it here first. He has the key to the Ferrari, but he does not have a Ferrari, but he could have it anytime when he pleases.
Yeah.
Yan,
Kasi
so,
ang sabi rin ni Ninong, because sabi nila, sige, mukhang babalik na naman yung career mo. Eh di, who knows, pag may mga special occasion ka, like for example, premiere night, di ba?
Premiere night, yeah.
So sabi ko, hindi.
No?
How about, Ninong, hindi. How about no premiere night? Wedding day.
So, Neon, nasagot na natin yun. Kasi marami talaga nagtataka. Nasaan yung Ferrari? Like, every time you would roll by, I would be at an event and I would see you there. Hinahanap ko agad yung Ferrari kung nasaan. Nasaan yung Ferrari?
It's in Tagaytay. It's in Tagaytay.
Diba?
Batcave in Tagaytay.
You've heard it here on the Monster. Now, Andrew, in comes, of course, you making a comeback. And then the films, I've noticed this is the second film that you have come to promote from Pac Boys with Jono Gibbs, and now this one, Shoot. Now, is it safe to say that this is now the resurgence of the 90s heydays of films that you would make? Is this it? Is this the right time now?
Could be, would be, and nothing less than that. I mean, diba? It started with the titles that you mentioned, and then now there's me doing my own movie and Jano doing his own movie, diba? Tapos now probably in a month or so, it's gonna be like Dennis Padilla, Jano Gibbs, and Andrew E doing separate ones, and then come back again, and then in fact next week we'll be doing another Jano Gibbs, Andrew E, Dennis Padilla movie. So 90s, set up na, Pero syempre, a little tinge of the nowadays. Syempre, gano'n naman dapat, di ba? The formula has to be like that. Platform-wise, 90s, okay. Pero with the touch of today, so you use cell phones in the movies, you use video calls in the movies, like you do situations that are funny, doing digital technologies inside the movie.
So it's still all tied in.
Yeah. Para naman konting color correct, di ba? Parang konting color correct.
Now, isa rin na alam namin with you especially, yung mga leading ladies mo. You know, through the years from Ana Roses to, of course, even came to a point it was the Net Bed, am I right? The Net Bed.
Yeah.
And also Sharon Cuneta was your leading lady for Mega Mall.
Yeah.
And then of course your Pac Boys, you had sila Maui Taylor, that's all a part of it.
Yeah.
Now this time around, AJ Raval and also Sunshine Gimmery. Alam mo sa Viva Max, sobrang kaliwat kanan ng mga pelikula nila. Have you
Okay.
seen Taya? That's I wanted AJ here, but then wala pa yata siyang signal because may new house daw siya.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
inaano pa yung signal. Have you ever got the chance to see their films?
Ano, with all honesty, I'll
Mm.
make it a triple beam honesty.
Mm.
Hindi pa, hindi pa.
Mm.
So I'm excited on the other side.
Mm.
To watch those movies. Pero syempre hindi pa nga. But then again, nauna pa nga yung teaming up with them.
Mm.
Aside from watching their movies, di ba? Things like that. So for me, it's all a blessing, and half of
Mm.
it would be, of course, the blessing coming from Viva Films and Boss Vic. Kasi
Mm.
Boss Vic, still continues to bless me with the belief that if I can still deliver, move out, Andrew is gonna be here. Meaning, as a comedian, alam ni Boss Vic na I could still deliver good ones for the company, not only for the company but for the people itself, for the entertainment side. Kung makaka-deliver ako just like Jano Gibbs, just like Dennis Padilla, then there will be a tantamount of thinking with Boss Vic na it's gonna be easy doing the 90s. Do it with a scale of the nowadays thing, and then parang it's just like 30 years ago. Now we're making hits after hit after hit. So para sa akin, maraming salamat on that side, Viva side.
Mm.
Kaya hanggang ngayon naniniwala sila sa akin. Kaya hanggang ngayon din I'm doing my best to really offer on the table what I can do in terms of comedy, and what I can do in terms of additional ideas. And much more with the help of Direk Altantay. You can never go wrong. So
I mean, Altantay is forever your director on your movies. That's how I was going to
yeah,
ask you. Is it still Direk Altantay doing the films for you?
yeah. Direk Altantay is
Wow.
still on board. 6 movies
Wow.
not to count. Present count 6 movies and still going. And then the next week another movie for with Altantay. And then probably by January, a big one. That's gonna be, believe me, Rico, that's gonna be a big one. You will really like it. You will really
Kailangan ng
like it.
cameo yung dadaan lang tayo. May question tayo. This is coming
Yeah.
from Jacobster.
Yeah.
Question for Andrew E. Ba't nag-cameo si Mike Enriquez in Mahirap Maging Pogi in 1992?
Because at that time, Mike Enriquez was the name, So tipong, who's who in the business, di ba? And plus the eksena, ang eksena doon was kailangan broadcasting or broadcaster. So, kami yung mga janitor sa broadcasting company. And who could have served it better and much more right would be Mike Enriquez, kasi at that time pasugod na yung name ni Mike Enriquez and very popular. So, ginamit siya dun sa movie.
Galing. So thank you for the questions, Phil. So
Thank you.
Once again, for those that are just hanging out with us, we do have Mr. Andrew E. He is joining us. We're talking about, his career throughout the many years and, the resurgence now coming back. Hip-hop. Okay, alam natin, when it comes to movies, there's got to be the soundtrack. There's got to be the popular song that goes along with the movie. So, you shot, I saw on your IG, you shot a music video. Get well soon to Sunshine Gimri. Maghapon yata nakabikini na sa swimming pool.
I know.
So get well. Hi, Peter. So tell us about the song.
Come on, 18 years ago? The song was born and raised 18 years ago. Tapos ngayon lang makikilala. 10 times the excitement with me. I want to see how the people will react. Kung yung mga dati na bumili nung album namin or album ko na crispy na creamy pa, and they heard the song Shoot Shoot, and then think about it, after 18 years mo pala makikita yung official video, it's funny, di ba? I mean, like, who could have thought? I mean, like, wala. Di ba? Na late, 18 years, come on. I mean, walang ganon.
And it stood the test of time, di ba? Isipin mo,
wow.
Especially with TikTok being around, sobrang, ang nakikita kong sumasayaw niyan, grabe. Kaya ako napa-TikTok pag sinasayaw na, wala pa namang car shows ngayon, tsaka motorcycle shows.
Right.
Wala ka mga meet ng mga tao. So
yeah. And not only that, kung walang car show, you're mentioning a while ago, walang car show, walang whatever, ganon. Eh, hindi ba? Saan yung outlet? Saan yung able outlet? Eh, di TikTok lang, di ba? TikTok lang able outlet. So, saan tayo magbabangga? Saan tayo saan tayo magbubungguan? Sa mag-headbutt? Eh, di sa TikTok din, right?
True.
So, there goes the reality na, you know, kaya yung song kong shoot, eh, kinagiliwan because wala, doon nagbanggaan, doon nag-headbutt, di ba? So, yun, when it reached 2 million, and then going 5, going 10, 20, 25, 30, unbelievable, 40, 45, you know, then Viva called me, let's do the movie, shoot the movie, Drew. I go, yes, boss, no problem. Sige, ako na bahala doon sa mga leading ladies mo. Then came AJ Rabal, and then came Sunshine Gimari, then came Angelica, Angel, and Deberly, diba? So yun ang nangyari.
These are the hottest new names now of what we are watching online emerging. Grabe, si AJ Rabal is emerging so fast.
Yeah.
As far as TikTok, as far as IG and everything, and of course Sunshine Gimari, we had her on the show as well. Now coming up here on the show, we're about to watch the trailer on air. I'm going to play a track, but online, we're going to watch the trailer together. This is the movie Shoot. When is this coming out, Andrew?
Simultaneous streaming would be October 8th. Yeah, for everyone. Sa Viva
October
Max.
8th.
Yeah, sa Viva Max. Yeah, Viva
so,
Max.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yun.
check this out. Tignan natin yung trailer. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Monster exclusive of the movie Shoot.
Woo!
Teka, naipit yung itlog ko. Pwede bang iangat mo muna yung palda mo at ilalabas ko yung itlog ko? Okay. Carla, pwede bang ipatong ko sa yung itlog ko?
Paano tong tahong ko?
Hahawakan ko yung tahong mo.
Siya si Jack. Shoot na shoot ang mga hirit.
Teka lang, sandali. Doon ang uwi namin eh. Masyado mo naman akong binibigla.
Pangarap niyang maging celebrity.
Audition? Best friend, kailangan mo ng bodyguard.
Bodyguard! Magandang araw po.
May experience ka na ba?
Bakit hindi niyo ako subukan, di ba?
Iha. Mahiga ka dito. Ako? Kunwari, isang umaga nakita mo siya sa gilid ng dalampasigan. Gawin mo na kung anong dapat mong gawin.
Best friend, acting lang to ha. Huwag ka madadala ha.
Teka, sandali! Teka! Bakit mo siya minamanyak?
Romantic moment, di ba?
Sigurado bang mag-a-apply ka bilang lifeguard?
Lifeguard?
Maling audition pala.
Ito rin yung buong script. Pag-aralan mo na. Ang character mo dito, bilyonaryong nagbakasyon sa planet Mars.
Pero best friend, huwag muna ipagkakalat na natanggap na ako ha. Kailangan practicing ko to. Krrrring! Sino kaya to? Krrrr! Hello? Uncle? Totoo mo mga sinasabi mo? Umuwi ka dito at pumamana mo ako ng $100 billion.
Si Jack, bilyonaryo na raw.
At dahil dyan, di na siya titigilan ng buong baryo.
Pwede ba? Tama na yan! Tama na yan, please! Wag!
Paso.
Saan?
Dito.
Saan? Mabuhay si Jack!
Kailangan mawala yan sa landas natin.
Ang hit na hit TikTok trend, pelikula na. Viva Films presents a Viva Max original movie. Starring ang mga Viva Max goddesses, ang sexing bida ng Death of a Girlfriend at taya AJ Raval.
Kailan ako umalik sa lalaki?
Lalaki pala.
Ang daring at kalog na bida ng Kaka, Sunshine Gimari.
Anong klaseng kasal ang gusto mo?
Yung simple lang. Huwag muna natin ubusin yung kayamanan niyo.
With Juliana Segovia Perizkova.
Hindi ko nagustuhan yung ginawa mo dun sa isang papabol.
Introducing Wilbur Tross.
Ang dadali nyo na lang ay katawan nyo lang.
Ha? Katawan lang? Anong damit namin?
Kahit katawan lang, okay na.
At syempre, ang ultimate packboy, Andrew E.
Sa palagay mo, ano ang unang hakbang na kailangan kong gawin?
Mag-toothbrush ka muna.
Shoot, Shoot! Directed by Al Tantay.
Love you!
Nag-iba yung itsura ni Jack.
Ngayong October 8 na sa Viva Max.
Oh my God, it's Monster RX93.1. That was the trailer that you got to witness for those that are tuning in. Andrew E joins us. Of course, he'll be re-uploading also the ad on our stream so you guys could have it buffer free, as it was buffering a little bit due to the internet connection. Pero grabe.
Oh, di ba?
Man, this is gonna be a hit. And you know, the cool part about this, which you guys are doing, which I find really, really nice, is that especially in these pandemic times, hindi kayo tumitigil sa katatrabaho. Tuloy pa din, launching movies, left and right. You know what I mean? And we all need entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially in these times, what keeps you going? What keeps you soldiering on to create these films?
Well, basically, syempre, number one would be two things. Artist side for your question and Viva side for your question. The artist side first. Artist side is what keeps me going. It's just the simple fact that, you know, kahit pandemic times, you are more inclined and you are more electrified and energized, and at the same time you are more eager na to work hard much more. Kasi nga ngayon yung point in time, pandemic time, na napapatid sa kahirapan ang lahat. And yet you gotta be more, if everyone's, kunyari lang just let me borrow the word, if everyone's lazy, you have to be more 20 more times industrious and pushing your initiative to do things and to gain hanap buhay for yourself. I'm not saying for me, but for everyone else, di ba? So the Viva side is now that it's pandemic times. So kung nababalot naman sa kahinaan ang ating mga kababayan, the more they need entertainment. That is why mas energetic and energized ang Viva to do things like this, magpursige to do things like this, and push much harder para lalong makakreate ng scenario wherein which as if like there's no pandemic at all if you can be entertained by Viva. So for me, yun ang basa ko lang. It's a simple read from a simple person.
Galing, I mean, it's just really getting the work out there. And if the opportunities there, the platforms there, then, and these are the movies that the entertainment that we are looking forward to. Now, adjusting sa mga leading ladies mo, I mean, it must be a tough job. I mean, meron ba nagpakit sa'yo? How do you establish at the time na magtatrabaho kayo na parang this is strictly professional? Hanggang dito lang tayo. I mean, how does an Andrew E do it? Oh, biglang naputo lang internet ni Andrew E. For those that are tuning in, we have Andrew E. He is joining us. We are talking about Shoot. You did get to see the trailer, but if it did buffer, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to upload it on the stream. It will be on the comment section. But for those that are tuning in, we have JV Cortez, Badu Mikael joining us, also to Shariol de los Reyes. Thank you. Also to Paulo Mariano, here we go. Welcome back. Napakainit ng tanungan natin. Bigla ka nawala. Andali. Napakainit ng tanungan natin. Grabe.
Did you suspect?
Oo. Kala ko pinutol mo yung wifi mo. Nagulat ako eh. Pero again, how do you handle it? How do you with the leading ladies, you handle it with such class and chill lang, di ba? So, ano ba sikreto?
You know what, Rico? Believe me, your question is so truthful and honest, and yet your question is not right. Number one. Unang-una, these young ladies, be it sobrang sikat sila sa social media, And with the reality of, in fact, with AJ having 10 million followers on Facebook, wala na, nothing less than that, So and Gimari, Sunshine Gimari happens to be the apple of the eye of YouTube, diba? So ano pa meron? None, right? None. So ibig sabihin, with these young ladies, hindi ko nga masabing young girls, young ladies na, top notch na, up notch na natin. With these young ladies, imagine mo with their age and with my age. Di ba? Ako yung nasa question mo, not them. Ako yung nasa question mo na, how will I treat them in reverse to them treating me? Kasi sila yung the young ones, happy-go-lucky, all-star, anything goes, right? So para sa akin, there's no problem with that. Kasi they're just having fun. Ako naman, I'm having fun 50% and having hanap buhay 50%. So, it all gels out. Hindi not because, mahirap that because young ones, old ones, young ones. Hindi. It all gels out perfectly. Bakit? Kasi kung nakikita ko sila nag-enjoy, double my enjoyment. Yeah. Right. True. Double on me. Double the dice on me. Double the dice on me. Kasi, di ba, kung kunyari, ang katrabaho mo is so soft, so unlenient, and at the same time so serious, and so, strict to the book, paano ka mag-enjoy? Di ba? I mean, pagkatapos ng cut, di wala na. Thank you.
Back to
eat, break, come back, action, happy, cut, break, eat, go home, whatever. Di ba? Yeah. Pero dito hindi. Mas playful pa sila sa playful Andrew E. 30 years ago. Di ba? So how can you go wrong? You'll just enjoy it. Di ba? And you will even tell yourself, oy, bitin. Kasi you know what? We've been shooting akala namin, shooting fast, shooting slow. Yung pala, tapos na yung movie. Why? Because it's pandemic times, right? So
you have to work in a certain time frame. That's right.
And not only that, you don't have the luxury of working so long and so stretched out. Kasi syempre, di ba? I mean, the pandemic ways, right?
Galing.
Kaya ang bilis ng movie, so bitin. Kung kailan ka na nag-enjoy, di ba?
The way you guys are making the movies are so fast, with the comedy and everything. For those that are tuning in, Mr. Andre is joining us. The movie Shoot, it's coming out. And, just a few more questions. With music. Please. Are you going to be coming out with a full album? May album bang in the works? Is there something that we should watch out for?
Oh, thank you for your question, but not with this one. Kasi unang-una, it's all done and it's going to be shown already. Pero, syempre, the real identity of an Andre movie before, 90s and 20s, whatever. Di ba? Pag may movie, may soundtrack. We go out with a tape or with a CD coming out together with the movie. Ngayon, syempre, hindi. But Boss Vic's, how do I say it? Business mind would be to replicate again a 90s style for the year 2021 and 22. Kaya nga,
that would be great. Yeah.
That's the reason why Boss Vic told me, Drew, let's do a giant movie. And let's put up a 10-song soundtrack with that.
Yeah.
Oo, yeah. Sabi ko, syempre, boss, wala nang CD. Yeah, wala nang CD, pero let's do it. Vinyl. Di ba? Talaga, sige. For the collector's side. For the collector's side lang. For the collector's fun. Pero syempre, the digital fun will be at the same time, will be there. Di ba? Nandun din naman kasi, syempre, Spotify will be there. Maybe, kung may mapiling 1 or 2 songs, put up a music video and then YouTube will be there. Diba? So, just the same. Pero the energy will be the same as the 90s. Putting up one good movie together with one good soundtrack.
This is going to be nice. This is something that we are going to look forward to for 2021-22.
And add to that, Rico, would be, ang naririnig-rinig ko, the idea was to put up Donggalo Records album soundtrack.
Hey!
Yeah, yun ang parang feeling ko, pag-uusapan maybe tomorrow. So, yun ang meeting tomorrow. So, how extensive it will be, kung paanong ilang artists ang lalabas, whatever, saan i-design towards what?
Sino pa, so the fans of Donggalo, marami nagme-message kanina pa eh. Yung mga tanong nila, sino pa yung mga artists na natitira sa Donggalo ngayon?
Natitira is sila pa rin naman. But I have new ones like the likes of Mananabas, they're very energetic group. I have 3 Digits, a very young energetic group, and happen to be yung leader nila is the Flip Top Champion, 2019 Flip Top Champion. So, syempre sa mga kids, mga young ones, andun yung energy. And marami din akong i-release na mga artists to be signed. Na in fact, the party will be, these artists of mine will also be signed simultaneously and together with Viva para bang Viva Donggalo Records project. So syempre, in all reality, you have to sign with Viva. So that's why I'm so excited. And Boss Vic told me na, okay, let's sign them up, and then let's put up that project.
You've come full circle, no? Imagine mo from your rap days, and then you went to the movies with the Viva, and then again you went to your rap days in Japan. Next thing you know, you're combining both rap and movie back now with Viva. All of it is synergizing. It's aligning as we speak. And next thing you know, you'll be back on tour in Japan promoting the movie and the album. Diba? It's all coming to plan, and you seem to not tire. Alam mo yun, parang hindi ka napapagod. You're always excited about it. And the question is, I don't know if your wife ever asked you this, is how long do you see yourself doing this?
People heard me already before, like probably 10 years ago when I had an interview. Baka nga ikaw yun or something, no? I had an interview, and then just the same exact question. When are you gonna stop? Or when do you think you're gonna retire? Or when do you think you're gonna lose that appetite in rap? I said, how about 100 years? Kasi you know why? This is so unique. The Lord God blessed me with a talent wherein which you don't need your feet, you don't need your muscles to be so young, you don't need energy with your body build, you don't need to stack up muscles, and it's not gonna last. But this is a talent wherein which the only thing you need is your lips and your tongue to speak out, and that's it. And you ain't gonna lose your lips, you ain't gonna lose your tongue. So, all you have to do is write. You ain't gonna lose your hand. You ain't gonna lose nothing.
Sure, make sure you got the hits.
And plus, if you know where to hit people, if you're, sige, let me be a mayabang here. If you know how to create hits for people, and if it's easy for you talaga, then all you need to do is grab a pen, write it, do the song, release it, and that's it. Diba? So where do you need the gym? Where do you need the vitamins to do that? No, you don't need that anymore.
You just have to it's all here. It's on the mind. It's on the mind.
And it's going to be until 100 years. You can still do it. Not unless, yung sa 100 years.
Hanggang gumagalaw ang plumas.
Not even, sa 100 years, di ba? Not unless makakalimutin ka na. You know what I mean?
Then that's a whole different conversation.
But if you're still sharp, as ever, lyrically speaking and flatly speaking and maybe truthfully speaking, there's the word retire does not exist. Wala. So I'm so blessed with that. That's why kahit I'm in the 50s and people tell me, hey, what do you have in mind? I'll surprise you. Diba?
It never stops. There's always something up your sleeves, as they say.
Diba? Yung a magician, diba? Never stops doing magic for you, diba? So, diba?
Now, here on the show, Andrew, we do have questions, just some random questions before we end our interview.
Please.
Yeah. Here we call it all-out questions.
Yeah.
Sa mga songs mo, ano yung pinaka-paborito mong i-perform? At ano yung pinaka-ayaw na ayaw mong i-perform pero kailangan mong i-perform sa lahat ng songs mo?
Okay. Doon muna sa ayaw. Kasi, syempre, kailangan may premise bakit ayaw. So, it means, ayaw, not because I don't like it, but ayaw because nagkakataon na you are not in a show wherein which you're thinking na i-request yun. You know? And that's Mahal Kita. Because a lot of people nung humanap ka ng Pangit Days, isa yun sa mga talagang monster hit single ko, which is Mahal Kita.
That's a slow jam. That's a slow jam one.
It is. Yeah. But then, syempre, pag nandun na yung crowd, and then, like, they want you to tone down a little bit and drag them down and, and do some cell phone effect na, let's do that, wave your hand like that. Gusto nila, love song. Syempre, unang-una, Mahal Kita. So, yun, not necessarily saying I don't like it, but hindi ako prepared to do that because I don't have the -1 for that.
Oh my, kasi cassette pa yun eh. Cassette pa yun eh.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I do is I put up kung talagang no help done, I put up a -1 that's very close to that song and then do that.
Oh, hold on, nawala si Andrew. Let's put him back. Napindot.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doon naman sa favorite song to perform. Of course, syempre, unang-una, song enders, di ba? Or show enders. Banyo Queen. Syempre, yun ang pinaka di ba? If you have to end your show like that and still energetic as that, people will really go crazy about you and then gonna be craving for more, di ba? So,
can we get a sample of it? Can we get a sample of the chorus?
Oh, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, madalas, lumalabas, Banyo Queen.
Hey!
Diba? Yun yung show ender, show stopper, di ba? So, pero syempre, hindi mayaalis yung everyone's favorite. It's 100% everyone's favorite. Umarap ka ng pangit, has to be there. And plus, the song na ako ang nag-create pero ibang kumanta, Stupid Love, has to be in the lineup.
Salbakuta, yeah.
Has to be in the lineup. But I'm doing my own version, di ba? And plus, a little surprise here and there, pag nakita kong wild ang tao, kakantahin ko na yung Honey. Kapag kakita kong wild, honey. Tayo na sa dilim.
And then what?
Patingin ang picture mong maitim. Di ba?
I hear that song sa boxing gym palagi. Nag-play siya sa boxing gym. Pero tuwan-tuwa, I swear.
Di ba? Sa pag wild, di ba, ganon. But kapag maybe bar stuff, like nag-show ako sa bars and people are sitting down and drinking stuff like that. So syempre you have to entertain them the way they have to be entertained. Hindi yung tipo patatayin mo sila and all that kasi we paid our drinks, we have to sit down, we have to cool and relax. Yeah, and plus entertain us, right? So what I do is I mix my performance with an actual on the spot treatment. Yung tipong I get two sticks of how do I say it? Ano ba yung available sa table, di ba?
Chopsticks.
Toothpick.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut the one piece and then I'm gonna maintain the other one. So one piece will be shorter than the other one, right? But I will make it in a situation that they're like the same height. And then I'll cover it with my hand, and then I'll go to each and every one on the table. Okay, these two toothpicks na hawak ko. Okay, somebody from the audience volunteer, pick one, and if you pick the longer one, kapag nakuha mo yung mas mahaba, okay, then I will sing all my Bastos songs. All right. Okay, but if you pick the shorter one, I'm not gonna do that.
So may siyang audience anticipation.
Yeah. So may energy, hindi pa ako nagsisimula, may energy na. Yeah. So ganun.
Thank you for taking time. I have so many more questions, but we gotta do a part 2 kasi from what I hear, meron ka rong 9 o'clock, isa ka pang
sorry.
interview and everything. But thank you for taking time.
Sorry.
Message mo sa lahat ng mga fans mo since day one fans and also to your new fans?
Please keep on loving Andrew E the way Andrew E loves you. Ganun lang yun. That's why I make songs, happy songs for you, para kung sakali man make you forget all your problems and strives in your life, diba? Palagi keeping you company with good songs, energetic songs, party songs that will make you feel so happy and so delighted. So yun po mga kaibigan, and plus sana po supportahin niyo rin po yung mga rapper na katulad ko noong araw na wala din sumusuporta sa kanila. And they need your support and they need your full appreciation for their music too. Just like me when I was starting long ago. Yun po mga kaibigan. And of course, October 8 mga kaibigan, showing na po Shoot Shoot the movie directed by Al Tantay, the master comedian for Viva Films.
Before we go, can we get a sample of Shoot Shoot?
Okay, how about the chorus? Kasi nga I necessarily don't sing that song eh. Di ko siya titigilan when she come, shoot, shoot. Di ko siya titigilan when she come, shoot, shoot. Di ko siya titigilan, di ko siya titigilan. Rico Robles and Andrew E. Di ko siya titigilan when we come.
Shoot, shoot. Hey, thank you very much. You know, hopefully when all is well, dito ka sa studio, we'll
Thank
go
you.
perform, humanap ka ng pangit together.
We'll do that.
Okay,
We'll do
soon.
that.
All right?
Readily.
Thank you very much.
We'll do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Andrew E.
Salamat po.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
very
man.
much.
Thank you, my man.
Thank you. There you go. My goodness. What a musical journey. Don't forget to catch the film Shoot Shoot. AJ Raval couldn't make it due to some Wi-Fi signal and also Sunshine Gimmery. Get well soon. She does have a fever because they have been shooting the music video. But thank you guys for taking time to tune in. Coming up next, it is Heard on Thursdays. We hope you guys enjoyed our interview with Andrew. That was the longest conversation we'd had with him. And we got to ask a lot of questions. We hope that you guys got to learn a thing or two about it. But thank you guys for taking time to watch. Until then, in behalf of Carla Aguas, my co-host, my name is Rico Robles. Thank you for keeping it locked in here on the Monster.
Monster exclusive interview only